Alright, so before I actually get into the video, let's talk about how it looks like I'm throwing it back onto a stripper pole in this stance. Also, let's talk about how y'all not joining the Discord. The link will be down below in the description. Make sure you guys join that, like, subscribe to the video, and then let's get into the intro. Hey cuties, what's going on? So, as you guys have seen from the sneak peek, with the 6th season, I'm pretty sure, of My Hero coming to an end, they have finally dropped a sneak peek of RIZZILANTE himself. Literally him. So, what I can really expect out of this update, I'm not gonna, unlike the last video, where I kind of just made a bunch of predictions of units, when it wasn't even for that part of the anime. Like, I said it was gonna be the tower, not the tower, what's it called, the tournament of power or whatever, and it wasn't even that. It was just, I didn't think they would just do like a resurrection F update or some bullshit like that, but that's quite literally what they did. So I'm like, all right, that's kind of mid. Like, why did they do that? I mean, the units were pretty good, Freezo's pretty good, Vegeta's all right, whatever, but no, I was expecting like an update 12, you know, like a bigger update, but it did a 7.5. So I mean, it's whatever. So another week has passed, and now update 12 is officially going to be coming out soon, and they are finally dropping a My Hero update, because I think season 6 is ending now. I need to watch like the last 2 episodes or whatever, but I'm pretty sure season 6 is now complete as of Saturday, and they dropped a sneak peek of Deku, RIZZILANTE Deku. So for starters, we're gonna talk about what kind of units they can add, what you should do to prepare for this new update, because it's nothing really is like changing. It's just like the Infinity Castle season's ending, and then, oh yeah, the Devil Portals too. The Devil Portals will also be swapped out. So, but we'll get into that later. So for now, we're gonna talk about the units. I had like a pretty decent idea that these motherfuckers are going to pay me for, because I think it's a pretty good idea for Deku. Let me know what y'all guys think. But so basically, right, you know how Deku in his RIZZILANTE form, he's operating at just like a constant 45%, and then throughout the entire anime, there are points where he jumps up to 100%, 1000%, 1,000,000%, or some shit like that, right? So he's he's also pretty speedy in this form. So I'm thinking he's gonna have like let's say like mid damage, like mid tier damage. You can go like, maybe we'll go like 3 or 4 placements with like 80k damage, right? But he'll have a low SPA. Well, maybe not 80k. 80k is a lot. Let's go with like 60k or something like that, with like 3 to 4 SPA, right? Because he's fast, he attacks fast. But what's gonna make him, I also think like a Koneui or something like that. Koneui is pretty good. I think Koneui will probably fit him as well. But what is gonna make him different, right? He's gonna have an ability. And like how I mentioned, he's going to be at like 45% the entire time. This ability is going to jump him up to like 100%, 1,000%, or like 1,000,000%, something like that. His damage is going to shoot through the roof. Now, for example, they can do it this 2 different ways. So say if they make him like 3 or 4 placements, whatever, they can make him jump up to 100%, which is basically going to bring him up to like double damage or something like that. And then you'll be able to activate that ability on every single Deku, or they can either just be like 1 Deku, or there'll still be 3 or 4, but it's gonna be like a global cooldown ability, or at least a cooldown on all your Dekus. And then his all for one, his full Cowling is gonna jump up to like 1,000,000%, 1,000%, something like that. And this man, his damage is gonna go up by like ×5 or ×10. But you know, when he usually does that, he gets injured, so he's gonna be they're gonna disable him for like a few waves or something like that. So for 1 strong wave, you'll be able to do like 1,000,000 damage or some wild shit like that. I don't even know, like the damage is gonna be crazy, but he'll be injured and disabled for like a good few waves, and he'll heal up. But the thing with that, if you use that unit, he'll be like, it will just kind of be like you'll save him from the boss wave, like for raids, Infinity Castles and stuff like that. He'll be able to one-shot the boss or do a lot of damage on the boss, and then you kind of just DPS the boss down with everything else or something like that. Like I feel like he'll have his uses, and I feel like that's going to be like the best way they can use him, unless they're just going to make this man a DPS monster. Like his SP is going to be really low. He's going to be doing like 200k damage or whatever, just like every other unit they be like introducing nowadays. But I feel like if they want to add like some new dynamic or some interesting dynamic, it's going to be kind of like Ichigo. I'm pretty sure, right? Ichigo gets like the Mugetsu, and then he uses it, and then he's just completely disabled for like the entire, like he's just gone for the entire game, right? I never used him myself, but I'm pretty sure that's how other people explain it or whatever. But he's gonna be kind of like that, but except he can regen because he always heals himself like afterwards. He's gonna be disabled for a bit, he's gonna be injured for a bit, but then he'll heal. So like that's how I feel like they could do Deku, but they're gonna probably do something completely different or whatever. But I feel like it's a good idea. It's definitely something like a little different than what they have been doing, just DPS monsters or whatever. But then other units they could add, probably like Endeavor. I honestly feel like Endeavor could be like a full AoE burn, like how we thought Escanor was gonna be. But because you know his attack prominence burn or whatever. Because if they're going basically like solely off of season 6, which I assume they are because they got the RIZZILANTE in there, their Endeavor is most likely going to be like what's it called? He's most likely going to be entered in the game as well. And I really feel like with prominence burn, that's going to be a full AoE burn unit right there. We thought Escanor was going to be a full AoE burn unit, but he was just full AoE and that's it. But now I feel like we're finally going to get the full AoE burn unit that we have been wanting with Escanor and the prominence burn. Because I don't know, I just feel like I don't know, I feel like we need that, right? We'll have a full AoE freeze and then we'll have a full AoE burn as well. So I don't know, I just feel like it's a good idea. Other ones we can think maybe they might throw a Hawks in there. Maybe they might throw a Bakugo in there for once. I don't know what they can really do with him. I'm trying to think. Oh, Shigaraki for sure. It depends, right? Because if they're gonna replace the devil portals with other portals, so it's gonna be like contracts, shit like that. They might just throw in a bunch of units like they did with the Chainsaw Man update. Like there was like 6-7 units with the Chainsaw Man update, so they might do the same thing. So they might just throw in like a bunch of different people: Hawks, Endeavor, Deku, Bakugo, another version of All Might or some shit, Shigaraki, all for one. Like they might just throw a bunch of people in there, but there's like a bunch of different things they can throw in for this update though. But now to prepare for the update, boys, make sure, obviously it's just gems. Make sure you have a bunch of gems. I have 75k gems ready for Shiny RIZZILANTE, bro. I want, like, that man is him. I want that dude. Shiny RIZZILANTE is going to be crazy. I'm hoping he's going to be the better unit out of the update. I'm trying to think of the other sneak peeks they had. Let me check their channel real quick, the sneak peek channel. So they dropped Golden Freezo, which was the best unit out of that update. Then they dropped the Escanor sneak peek, which was the best unit out of that update. And then before that was the Meliodas one, who, I mean, DPS wise, he was the best one, yeah. But I think overall the community agreed that Bond had like the most usefulness. I assume, but Meliodas was also pretty good. And then they had Itachi, so like Itachi was the best unit for nothing. Like, so far, these sneak peeks have, like these recent sneak peeks have shown the best unit out of the update. So Shiny RIZZILANTE, I'm going to try to get that man. He's most likely going to be the best unit out of that entire update. I'm pretty sure. Unless they decide to do the full AoE burn Endeavor, then that might be a different story. But yeah, make sure you guys are grinding your gems to farm the shiny units, the normal units, whatever. Just make sure you be able to get everything. And or if you don't want to do that, just make sure you have enough gems to get at least one, and probably pick up the RIZZILANTE. I'm like pretty confident he'll be the best unit out of the update. And then the Affinity Castle as well. Let's go to the Affinity Castle real quick because, oh, not raids, the Affinity Castle, because I still need to try to get that shiny unit. I'm like almost there, and now I got only a couple days. But room 369 right here, boys. This room is tough. You need physical units for this room. And Jason is absolute ace to kill. You got these hard regen units to kill. Like, this thing is tough. I'm like literally right there to master, but I'm getting cucked by this room. I'm gonna have to figure, like, I haven't really did it too much. I've only really tried like an Escanor or something like that. I haven't really tried different things to like try to beat it. So I'll probably try to do that in like the next couple days. I still want to try to get that shiny unit. I don't remember who Bloodstar. I don't remember who it was supposed to be. I don't know if it's supposed to be like Power or something like that. Katara, I don't fucking know. But I didn't really look up too much into it. But yeah, make sure you get your Affinity Castles done. If you're not room 100, get to room 100. If you haven't got the shiny unit, try to get the shiny unit or try to get as high as possible. Try to get more rewards. And then the devil portals, I'm not gonna be grinding any more devil portals. I can't be bothered. I tried doing it for a bit and I still got unlucky enough to not even get a single portal. I mean, a single character. So all I really did, I just got a nail. I have enough for another nail. I might just do that. I might just get another nail, but I don't even need it. My nail I got right now is good. Actually, no. Oh, I have 41 left. I thought I had up there is what I had total. So yeah, all I really got enough for was a nail, and that was it. And my nail is pretty good, so I just stopped grinding. Like, I can't be bothered. Like, people have been saying they didn't get the first until like over 1,000 bullets or something like that, bro. But like, I am not grinding that much. I hate doing these hard ass portals for no reason. Like, stop it. Stop it. And most likely gonna include more portals into the next update, since these contracts are getting deleted, they're probably going to introduce some other way to do portals. It'd be like hero contracts or shit like that. Oh, go capture this villain. Blah blah blah. No, actually, that's exactly what they're gonna fucking do. Because they said they're being swapped out. They didn't say they're being removed. They said they're being swapped out, right? Let me check. Announcements. They said Devil City content such as Devil Stars and Devil Portals will rotate out, meaning they're gonna swap it with something else. They are going to swap it with something else. One of the good things coming out of it though, these units will be tradable. So maybe I'll trade for a unit or something like that. But they will be tradable. So those of you who are held on to like a bunch of these units, you'll finally be able to get some rerolls or some other units or something out of that or whatever. But they're going to rotate out. So mainly they're going to be hero contracts or hero bounties or something like that. Or some shit like that. I don't know. It's going to tell you to catch Shigaraki. It's going to tell you to catch like the... I can't even remember the other villains. Like some other villains, like maybe Stain. It's gonna tell you to catch like all these other villains or whatever, and it's basically gonna be the same thing as contracts probably. If it's gonna rotate out, it's literally gonna be the same exact thing. So expect another A's grind just like this. You got to work your way up to rank 5 until you're able to do the highest portal, like the highest contract there. It's gonna cost a shit ton of gems. Oh man, I just thought about that. I'm not looking forward to that. That is gonna be so bad, bro. Jesus Christ. But yeah, I don't know. There's not really much else to talk about. I think that's about it. It's just, I'm not ready for that. I didn't even think about that until now that they said it's gonna rotate out. So it's gonna be more and more contract grinds. I might stream it. It just depends on how I'm feeling, honestly. I might not, because I really don't feel like staying up the entire night trying to do contracts and then not get a single hero until like I'm over like 1,000. What could it do? 1,000 all for ones. 1,000. I don't fucking know. What currency could they use? They got bullets here. I'm trying to think. What currency could they use? 1,000 hero points? Some bullshit? Cookie points? Cox? I don't fucking know. But it's gonna be some stupid shit. I'm not ready for it, to be honest. But hopefully you guys are like, oh my god, more portals. Let's go. Fun game. Like, I don't know. It's whatever, boys. But good luck on the grind. Yeah, get your gems. There's gonna be a lot of contracts going out there, boys. We're gonna need to farm a lot of contracts to get these units. I'm telling you that right now. So make sure you have plenty of gems to buy plenty of contracts. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it. So yeah, once again, guys, like the video, subscribe for more content, join the Discord. Link will be in the description. I want to try to get more people in there, get it more active, get it popping again. And yeah, I think that's gonna be it for me. So yeah, catch you boys in the next one. Peace.
It's the one right here. What it do? Sauce up on you too. You know I'm dripping, baby, and you dripping too. I know you love me, baby, and I love you too. I know you love me, baby, and I love you too.